Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. How are we all doing this beautiful day? Well, I'll start with Happy New Year to every one of you. I hope we're, enjoying our New Year. And I know some people are going to go like, excuse me, what's she even saying? Happy New Year? Well, yeah, guess what? It's still January, so it's Happy New Year. And I hope this year, first off, we're all keeping safe because coronavirus is as real can be. Please, let's stop joking. It's not a joke. It's not even a joke anymore. The virus is as real can be. Let's please ensure that we keep practicing our social distancing and also wear your face mask wherever you're going. I don't want to cry over anybody. I don't want nobody dying. You know what I mean? Please, let's be extra careful. So, welcome to another super exciting show today on Unusual Eunice Certitude. And it's still me, your host, Eunice Mambo. Today, we're going to have things done a little bit differently. Why? Because we all know because of the pandemic right now, there's no more one-on-one interviews. Everything has gone virtual. So today we're having a virtual interview with no other person than, how do I start to describe her? She's been in the industry for, I would say, for over 20 years. She's been in the industry for over 20 years. She's an amazing actor. She's been able. Okay, so we all know how hard it is when you're in the entertainment industry and you've been able to stay off scandal. You've been able to stay off scandal, and she's been able to carve a niche for herself. She was one of Nollywood's finest, but now she resides in Chicago. She resides in the north side of Chicago, and she's doing great. But she's doing very well in her newly chosen career in the healthcare industry. So today with me is no other person than my delectable, beautiful, classy. If I keep describing her, I'm going to be here all day. Today with me, I have Henrietta Ijoma Onyekwe. I don't know if you guys know Henrietta Ijoma Onyekwe, but I mean, everybody knows Henrietta Ijoma Onyekwe. Hey, Henrietta, how are
Hi,
you?
hi,
Oh,
Eunice.
wow. I'm very well, thank you. You look beautiful. You look
Thank you. You
beautiful.
too.
You've not
You too,
changed
my friend.
beat. You've not
Thank you.
changed one beat. Oh
Thank
my
you. Thank
God,
you, Eunice.
I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you here
I'm
today.
happy to see you too.
Oh, well, how come you're not smiling? I'm smiling, saying I'm
I'm
happy.
smiling, girl. Come
Oh,
on.
God,
Don't do
I'm
that
glad
to
you're here.
me.
I'm glad you're here. So, Henrietta, first off, let's get to
Yeah.
meet you in your own voice. Who is Henrietta Oyekwe?
Well, my name, as she said, is Henrietta Onyekwe. My native name is Ijoma, which means good luck to life, good luck in whatever you're doing. Um, I'm, I'm, um, I'm a very, I'm a CNA
Mm,
and also a nursing student, and
mm,
um, and that's it. That's it.
mm. Well, I would think, if you say, okay, Eunice, introduce yourself, I'll let people know I'm 6'2". I'm very tough. I'm stubborn. I do not take nonsense. No stuff like that. We want to know you. So
Oh,
tell us, who is Henrietta Ijoma Onyekwe?
well, Henrietta is a very private person. I I read a lot.
Mm,
Um, um, I don't take no nonsense from people. I don't
mm,
give nonsense. I don't
mm,
have time for. I'm the kind of person who don't have time for frivolities.
mm,
Um, um, I try to stay focused, and because as a human being, you should be achieving. Sorry, you should be chasing, bettering yourself every day. So I
mm,
stay focused to that. I stay on
mm,
that path.
mm,
And also, like I said before, I'm a nursing student. I'm in college right now, and even though I'm starting all over again, I don't care. I'm doing that just to give myself better opportunities where I immigrated to. So this is me. And I'm also, she knows this. I'm a very boring person. I
I don't think
definitely.
so. I don't think so. I mean, watching you talk, I'm not bored. I'm like, yeah, go girl, yes, go girl. I'm not bored
You
right now.
too.
Yeah. I like to, you're someone over the years that you've been I would say you're a screen goddess. You've been there. You've been my celebrity over the years. Every time I turn on my TV, boom, there you go. And your acting skill, I tell people, for me, I would say you're an A-list actor. You're a wonderful method actor. There's a way you always interpret your roles in different ways. And I go like, oh my God, I wish I could just I wish I could do it just like Henrietta. I mean, and I would also say, well, no one is flawless, but I would say you're flawless because you've
Oh,
been in that
wow.
industry for a long time, and there is no scandal. There's been no scandal attached to your name. You go there respectably, you do your job, and you get out of there. Though sometimes some people might think you're too strict, but I think it's you building your boundaries so no one will come and feel too comfortable to want to disrespect you, which is what I really admire about you. So now, with that, your introduction, I'm not really still clear with your introduction. I want to go deeper. Permit me to go deeper. So I would say, is there anything you've learned in your acting career that has shaped you as a person? So that's become a part of your life now that it was something you picked up from your career and it's become a part of you now. And when you think about how you got that or where you got that from, you can always narrow it down to your acting career. Is there something you want to tell us?
Um, in the first place, you said career, something that I picked from the acting world or my acting career that
Mm-hmm.
shaped me.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, you said career. Yes, career. Um, and why I said that is this: if it is a career for you, you have to be serious about it. You need to be serious about it. You need to dedicate your time. You need to keep everything that is bothering you as a human being, we all have,
Mm-hmm.
and focus on that career. That is the only way you can achieve greatness. Honestly.
Mm-hmm. So,
So I was going to break all the things you said down.
damn right. Okay. Okay.
Um, the second thing you said again was that I have stayed away from scandals. Oh, yes, my darling. It's not like I do not have my own naughty ways. I'm being honest here. You know me. You're my sister, my best friend, you know. Um,
Now you blew it up. I was hoping that you wouldn't even say it.
I was going to,
Okay.
I'm going to be honest here. You know me very well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I come from a very, um, I come from a family where everybody is serious minded. It's not like we do not have our own shortcomings. Everybody is serious. Now, you know my siblings. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
has to achieve something, education wise, first and foremost, and then move on to whatever it is. And it isn't that we do not have our own falls. We do. We fall and we dust our ass and then ahead, like my girlfriend would say, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I have tried to because of the kind of family I come from, I do not want to bring any shame to my family name. I am a very, like I said before, I am a very private person. It
Mm-hmm.
isn't that I do not have my own,
Mm-hmm.
craziness. But,
Mm-hmm.
um, I try not to bring my family. I try not to bring my private life to the public. Um, um, I am one of those people who don't wash their dirty linens in public.
Mm-hmm.
I, I am a very disciplined person. I
Mm-hmm.
am not strict. I am very disciplined. Like I said, from my family, my parents, oh my God, they were very strict with us. It's either you are going to be you is either you're going to follow the rules or nothing else, no
I was
other
about to say,
choice.
or what? Okay.
No other
Okay.
choice. So that's the kind of that's the kind of upbringing I had, and it's paying off today. It has always kept me focused because truly they taught me that it's only me I have.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I can't afford to mess it up for me,
That's true.
honestly.
I like that. I do like that. So that has also shaped you over the years to at least, keep whatever has to do with you and your private life private.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, my cool headedness, so to say, has kept me, you know, has kept me focused,
Mm,
has kept me decent,
mm,
has kept me all of those qualities that will bring you better opportunities in your life, you know.
mm, mm.
So that's it.
Okay, so that you just explained everything you picked from home, from family, and from your mom and your dad. That's fine. But let's go back a bit. I'm talking about okay, so your acting career. Was there
Okay.
anything you picked up from your career that's been able to shape you into who you are today? That when you think of, oh, where did I even pick this? For example, where did I pick my always on time attitude from? Oh, I picked this from being an actress because you'll never be late. You're always on time when you're on set, something like that.
I, I with my yes, I'm so sorry. I forgot that part of the question when you asked it initially. Um, for example, I have learned to be a better person from my acting career because
Mm,
you can't afford to be troublesome. You can't
mm,
afford to come to work late. You
mm,
can't. You need this. It is your passion. So you need to do the right things to grow, to keep
mm,
growing. So I have picked up. Sorry to say sorry, my dear. I picked up to be a better person. I picked up to learn how to talk to people because in the acting world, you interact with so many people at the same
mm.
time.
That's true.
So I pick like I said, I'm very disciplined.
Mm,
I like to follow the rules,
mm,
the set down rules. I'm not one of those people who like to break rules. So with all of that, it has shaped me in my nursing career as a person, as a matter of fact.
mm,
As a person, I learned how to deal with people the right way, respect people, know your boundaries, be focused, be focused, you know. Like I will take you back, like I said, it's a career. So
mm.
you need to be focused. You need to
Yeah.
channel all your energy and push out all the frivolities and distractions. That is what will fetch you success. That is
Mm,
what will take you from stage to stage. Be respectful. Learn from people. Do not, do not, um, do not claim to know everything.
mm,
Be humble. Humility will take you far. I'm a
mm,
very humble person. I'm so sorry. I'm not blowing my trumpet, but
mm,
that's the way I was brought up. So
mm,
I also took that from home and to the acting career and still
mm,
further up in my life, you know. So all of us, all of this is
mm,
what makes Henrietta who she is.
mm. Well, I agree because I know you're very humble. As a matter of fact, your humility baffles me. Because if I were to be as popular and famous as you are, I don't know what I'll be doing right now. But I admire that about you. I know you're quite humble, and I also know that you treat people right. You treat people with respect. Sometimes I start to ask you, why are you even, kissing their ass? But that's who you are. So
It's
now
not
you just,
kissing. No,
well,
Eunice,
that's how I
you're
see it because
mixing it up.
no, no, no,
It's
no,
not
no,
kissing
no,
their
no.
ass.
I'm not
Oh,
saying you literally
no,
do that.
you
That's
mentioned
just
it.
my own.
You shouldn't even think it that way.
Okay, I'll
Honestly,
take
you
it
shouldn't
back.
think it that
I'll
way.
take
It is
it.
not. Hold on, my dear. I love to be treated with a lot of respect because I
Yeah,
respect myself.
yeah, I
So
know
the
that
way
too.
I see myself is the way I treat others.
Mm,
That's the only way for me. That's what I know coming from my where I'm coming from.
mm.
That's what I know. How to carry myself well, how to treat others well. I don't like being disrespected, Eunice.
I know that. I know that
You know,
too.
I
I know
don't
that.
lick people's asses. I respect people. And I think the gift I got from God was knowing my limits with each person I meet in life, you know.
Mm. And that's paramount. It's good when you know your limit. That's very paramount. Okay, so
Mhm.
I'll take that ass kissing back as I was just trying to pull your legs a little bit so people
That's not
know
the right
they know who
word.
you are when you're like, agitated. Okay, so I would like to ask you this. Now that you're in the healthcare industry as a healthcare worker, you mind telling us what it has been like for you as from the transitioning from being an actress into now being a healthcare worker, the transitioning, and then what it's like for you right now. Could you just explain that to us?
Um, the healthcare industry is also, I will take you back to your first question, is also a career. It is not it's the first and foremost, coming from the acting career to healthcare industry, there are those two are two extremes, you know. But um the beauty of it all is that, like we were saying before, the way you are as a person,
Mhm,
you're ready you're ready to learn.
mhm,
You're ready to learn the you're ready to make the right choices, you
mhm.
know, to get you to where you need to be, where you wish to be, where you are aiming to be, you
Yeah,
know. So it's not an easy transition. The healthcare industry is not is is not a joking, it's not, if you know what I mean, it's
yeah.
not something you joke with.
It's not a
It takes
joke. You take it seriously.
it takes all of your being a human being to be in the healthcare industry. If you cannot be empathetic, if you cannot be caring, if you cannot be patient, if you cannot show kindness, if you can't give a shoulder for the next person to lean on, I'm so sorry, you can't do this career. So it's not an easy one, though the acting career is also almost the same thing. You meet different people, so many people at the same time. So you learn to treat them right. You're taking that now. I took that to my whole career, you know. If you do not have all of these qualities, honestly, you can't do the job. It is tedious. It's a very serious job. It's not it's serious career, you know. I presently am in nursing school trying to better my chances in the healthcare industry. And
Mhm,
before now, I when I got here in America, I I had to make I had to make um, the best choice for me to start um, getting busy, trying to build my life. So
mhm,
I decided to go into the healthcare industry because I remember when my mom was still alive, when she died of diabetes complications. I couldn't even care for her because I didn't know the first thing about caring for a sick person, someone who has such ailment. So
mm,
um, that hurts. It hurts so much. Yes, we paid caregivers and nurses to care for her on daily basis. So when I got here, I thought that was my best opportunity to know how to also add to the list of things I know to go to a CNA school and try to learn how to care for for the next person, you
mhm,
know, um, um, how to give care, how to help people with their activities of daily living, So I decided to go do the CNA course, and I did this state exam. I passed, and when I started doing that. I've done that for a couple of years. I said, no, I started getting tired of it. Tired in the sense that um, I do not want to get stuck here. I wanted to go further, and
mhm,
so that I can better my chances. So
mm,
um, I decided to apply to college, and that's what I'm doing now. But it's not an easy career. You have to be very, very serious minded. You have to be caring. Like all of those things I said to you, you have to have it. If you don't, you can't do the job.
mm. Okay, so right now I have a question for you because I'm turning between this. Okay, so now before you coming to America, before you coming to Chicago, let's go back a little bit to when you were in Nigeria as a celebrity. And you would go everywhere and everybody knows you. Everybody wants to say hi. People want to have pictures taken with you. You know, everybody's excited. Now, that's the life you know. That's what you've been used to. And then you got to America and you got here. A few people, a few Nigerians still know you anyway. They still every now and then now. So now you're in the health sector, right? You're in the health industry. And pretty much, it's like nobody knows you anymore. It's like nobody really recognizes you as Henrietta, the TV goddess, who they say is just Henrietta, the caregiver. But I would say, in your mind, is there like a battle, like, oh my God, I mean, nobody even notices me again, or nobody even sees me again? Do you sometimes have that feeling?
Um, to be honest with you, I think um, my my new career as a nursing assistant um, is a new chapter in my life. It doesn't, as an actress, then that's done with. Even though at any time I can go back if the right person calls. So I don't let it bother me. It's an experience that I have. It can never be taken from me.
Yeah.
So it can never be taken from my name. The experience can never be taken from me. I lived it. So this is another chapter in my life, trying to become a nurse, even
Mm,
more than that, if God permits. So um I don't let it bother me, honestly. I focus my time to what I'm doing now,
mhm,
because I need what I'm doing now. I focus my time on now, what I'm doing now, what I
mhm,
need to achieve now, what I'm fighting to achieve now. So I don't bother myself with what I have been in the past. I am not saying that if the opportunity arises that I wouldn't take it. I will. I love to act. You can never take that from me. It's my passion.
mm.
So um so that's it.
So I hope we have directors and producers in America that are listening to Henrietta right now saying she never said to you she quit her career being an actress. she would still ask if the script is right or if the job is right. But for now, she just chose another
And
career.
and I'm sorry, ma'am, if the pay is right also.
And if the pay is right, also, you just said it from her. Okay, so now I have a question that I would really love to ask you because it's been a controversial issue for a while now. It's okay, so we know the pandemic has been around for a while. It's still here. We're all scared about it. And we're going to the issue of the vaccine. So you're a healthcare worker, which made it mandatory for you to get the vaccines before you take care of other people. You want to tell us exactly what it was like for you when you took the vaccines days after? How did you feel? What happened to you? Please share with us.
um, there's nothing to it for me. I do not have allergies. They will ask you if you have allergies. I do not have allergies. And I took the vaccine and I was asked to wait for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, if there's no sort of allergies or you don't feel well, then you can go. And I left. I feel the same. I there's nothing. I do not feel any side effects. Like I said, I do not have allergies. So I am waiting for my second shot, you know. So
So are you saying to, pretty much everybody watching you right now that you strongly recommend they go and take their vaccines and that there's nothing to it?
yes, there's nothing to it. Before you take the vaccine, you have a form to fill. You'll be asked questions. Um, like I said, if you have allergies, they will ask you. So if it is not the kind they 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 are looking out for, it's up to them. I do not know. But for me, as a person, as a healthcare worker, I did not have any side effects. I'm very okay. As a
Mm.
matter of fact, I was very okay. After the second I took it, I there was nothing. They just kept me there for 15 minutes. It is the rule. Like I said, I like to obey the rules. So, um, so that's it.
Because lately we see a lot of videos traveling around. Although it's a comic relief, it's supposed to be funny, but we see people saying after taking the vaccine, their body now start to act differently. I don't know. So people have been scared as to whether or not they want to take the vaccine, especially I would say especially Africans. I would say especially Africans. That's why I want you to at least shed some light. I mean, you've taken the vaccine. You know
To
how it is.
to be
Go ahead.
honest with you, I do not have the educational expertise to talk on the vaccine.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
do not I do not know. I am only saying from my own experience of a health as a sorry as a healthcare person, as a healthcare worker who has taken the vaccine. I didn't have any side effect. I still don't have any side effect. So
Okay.
I mean, for me, it's okay. And then they asked if I had, before I took the vaccine, they asked if I had allergies,
Okay.
and I
Okay.
do not have allergies. I don't.
Uh-huh.
The only allergy I have is against dust.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's okay for people to go find out. On There are
Mm.
questionnaires you have to answer, you have to
Mhm.
fill out before you're able to take the vaccine. So if whatever question is asked goes with you, good.
Okay. Okay, okay. So now we've heard it from Henrietta Onyekwe saying, well, she took the vaccine and nothing, nothing um, contrary or nothing opposite, nothing bad happened to her. She didn't have no side effect, she didn't have no pain, and she feels good. And hearing that from you right now, I'll go take my vaccine too. Because, I mean, you're the first person I'm actually talking to and that I know one on one that has taken the vaccine. And now, seeing you said, well, I think I will go, and I suggest that if you guys are listening and the vaccine is accessible wherever you are, I would say please take the vaccines. All right, so on to the next question. Hmm. So this is a question most women want to run away from. So are you married or single?
I'm separated.
Oh, okay. And I guess that's not our business. You don't want to talk about it.
No, I do not want to talk about it.
Okay, fine. Well, now that just so you know, the men out there, you've heard it from Henrietta. She is separated. But well, you have to have a good head on your shoulder to want to come talk to her, or even take her out for lunch or dinner. Okay, so I heard, and I also have my own truth to this. But I want to ask you. So I heard once a woman hits 36 and above, her sexual desires start to, you know, ascend, and it's crazy. And well, of course, I'm over 36 too. But I want to know if it's the same for you. So now, how do you feel sexually? Do you have the urge to want to have more?
Oh my God.
That's my question. Well,
Okay,
that's my question.
I'm going to answer your question. Um, I am going to be 50 in a few months,
Wow. 50 looks good on
and
you.
I don't, I, I mean, maybe medically, because I told you before, medically, I do not have the educational expertise yet. I am chasing to be a nurse, not a doctor,
No,
so
no,
I
no. I'm
can't
not,
talk
I'm
on
not
this
asking you
thing.
to talk about other people. I'm asking you as Henrietta. Now, okay, as to when you were younger, we all know, I mean, in your 18, 20s, and
Okay, yes.
the
Okay,
way.
let me give you your answer right now.
Okay,
Like I
good.
said, I am going to be 50 in a few months'
Yes,
time.
yes,
Um,
yes.
I am not 18 anymore.
Good.
So I have so many other important things to think about, and having sexual urges, and but I am still there's this local word I
Uh-huh.
know. um um um, I'm going to remember it. When they say in local broken English, pé ẹni náà ò tí ì lẹ̀ mí lè lẹ̀.
Okay, I like. You see, people don't even know you understand Yoruba. Please say that again. Say that again.
Mo ò lè lẹ̀,
Mm,
ọmọge ni mí, ọmọge
mm,
tó 50. Mo dẹ̀
mm,
so um and o ò rí mi ní, ṣèbí
mm,
ò ń wò mí, ṣé mo
mm.
ti lẹ̀ ni?
No.
So
Oh, oh,
mo
Letty.
mo lẹ̀ tì babe, mo lẹ̀ tì.
I like
So
that. I like that. So,
so
well, you haven't answered the question. I'm still waiting.
what
So,
was the question again? Could
okay.
you?
So I heard that
Yeah.
for women, for ladies, once we're over 35, now our sexual desires starts to increase. So I'm asking you from your own personal experience, is that true?
From my own personal experience, I guess it's just. I mean, I haven't paid heed to it. I'm being honest to you. I haven't really bothered to take notes.
So you don't know if you desire it more now than you used to when you were younger? Because I would say now you're no, now you're grown. Now you're a full-blown woman. Now you could
I
do
have other,
whatever.
like I told you before, I have other serious things on my plate that I need to
Mhm.
achieve than dwell on thinking on my sexual desires.
There's time for everything. A time to laugh, a time to cry, a time. I mean, you should have time for
Honestly,
that. So when it comes to that, do you crave for it more now than you used to, or is the same, or it's gone down?
Oh my God, I swear to God, you got
Listen,
me on a
you're
hook.
on
You,
unusual Eunice certitude.
yes,
It
you
means
got me on a
unusual
hook.
Eunice truth. So give us the truth about you. We want to know that part of you. Now, do you have more cravings for it, or nah, you don't think? Okay, so I'll start with me. So right about now, I think I have more cravings for it now because now I'm older. Now I know what I want. Now there's a way it hits me differently. You get what I mean? When I was younger, I would most
Mm,
likely just be dictated to by my partner. But now I'll dictate to you, this is what I want, this is how I want it. Maybe that's why I like it more now. That's what I'm asking you, what's yours like? So what would you say about you?
mm.
Please don't be shy. Your fans want to know this. You have a million, 2 million fans out there. They want to know.
I have always been a very I have always been a very
Please don't be private
sexy.
now. We don't
I
need
have
you to be private
I've
now.
always had I'm so sorry. I am not going to be private. I have always had wild sexual imaginations. So
Mhm.
um um I mean I don't change. I'm a human being. This is what I like. So
Mhm.
um
Mhm. Thank
though
you.
I haven't, like I said, for for God knows how long, I haven't paid heed to that word sex. So that's why I'm finding it difficult to answer the questions. I mean, I have, like I said, this is the truth. I have so much on my plate that I don't even think of it. I swear, I have so much that I'm attaining for that I don't even bother myself to think about it. And
Mm.
I need to breathe from my last marriage. If that will stop you
Okay.
from asking me the question.
Oh, okay, okay. Now I understand that, and I'm sorry pushing. Now that you said that, but I'm still gonna call you back and ask you that. Maybe we're together one on one. Okay, so well, I'll tell you, I've been enjoying every minute of my interview with you. This is amazing. You make it easy for me to talk to you. So well, I'm gonna say before I go to that question, um, obviously, when okay, so when you were way younger before you got to America, America must have been like a dream for you, right?
Hmm.
It was
Hmm.
it was
It
one of
was. It
like
was.
one of the places you love to visit, you love to stay, you love to, it was a
No,
dream.
my dream then was to. I told my mom, my late mom, I said I wanted to go to America and become um, a naval officer. You
Mm,
know,
mm,
so she started working, you know, to help me actualize my dream. But of course, the person she got duped her, and um, that was how that those efforts and my dream, or rather my dream and those efforts, um, died.
wow.
So I've always wanted to be here. If I had come here early, maybe by now, maybe I would have become a general. You know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I would want to know what was it like for you the first day you stepped your feet into the shores of America? And you had
Okay.
better tell me everything because I
Yes,
feel
I'm
like I
going
was
to
there.
tell
I
you.
feel like
I'm going to tell you. I swear. And I'm going to say it in Yoruba,
okay.
line
Okay.
in Yoruba language.
Okay, go
The,
ahead.
the first time I got to the airport, I told myself, I said, "Oh, better yara and brain, my lord jump line. If I try it, on my direct path, I lost it to the body."
Right, baby. Wait, was there a queue? Was there a queue?
There
Good.
was a, there was a, there was an end on there was an on an ending on
Mm,
ending
queue.
queue.
Mm-hmm.
He stood forever. It was like In Nigeria, you go just jump, you go front, you go use them
But
for
you just give an excuse. Please,
five
ma'am.
or 10 naira, they go let you enter the zero front. But here, mo yára mi ní brain ni o, mo lè parọ́ fún yín, mo yára mi ní brain. That is when you know that is when you tell yourself, "Welcome to America."
Mm,
Not even when you're stamped in. No, from that queue, from those long queues, like you have like 500 or 1,000 people, you're standing. You
mhm,
respect your old age so that they
mhm,
will not jump you, they will not throw you back to and start
mhm.
making trouble. Or someone you don't know goes to report you. Yeah. So that was my experience. And you know about it. So don't stop.
No,
Because
hold on. My point is,
I told you I told you don't jump the queue. I told you don't jump the queue. So
you know
stop.
the funniest thing. Okay, now you just said something. You said you had to tell yourself that Oje and brain come along to. So are you scared of them dream you father to your own country?
Course, not after the rigors you've gone through to be where you were as of that time. You wouldn't want them to dwell further at all. So that's
So,
it.
so are you saying someone once told me, said, you know what? Now that I'm in America, I do realize that when the Bible talks about heaven and hell, I think Africa is hell and this part is heaven. I'm like, really? You think so? Somehow I do. I agree a little bit, but it's as to your case too. Because when you saw what it looks like, it's totally different from where you're coming from,
There was
right?
yes, it wasn't as if as of the point, Eunice, you know about this experience, so don't let me keep explaining.
Just share with
Um,
us. I mean, I'm not the one. We have a lot of people listening right now. Tell us.
as, as of the point we got in, like there was nothing spectacular. We were just standing on some passage. But because of the multitude of the stretch of line of people, you wouldn't want to disgrace your country, disgrace yourself, and then disgrace your name. You
Mhm.
will want to respect yourself and do the right thing. And we're not there for Niger.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah, I'm brain now, Toto.
One other question. So, the first time when you saw the snow, how did you feel? Because
Oh my God, you need to
when
magic
you
in
watching when
disgrace.
you watching on
Magic
TV,
in disgrace around me. Timba disgrace around me. Ojuma to me go. Jo, to
just
magic in Lansa. Okay, I am going to tell you guys. I am not one to hide. I remember when Eunice and I got here because we came together. So when Eunice and I got here, we were like, the person we went to reside in his house um left for work very early in the morning with snow um, with snow everywhere. Everywhere was white. We were like, uncle. I remember you asking the question, uncle, shall I not share? Ni ṣe bicycle yìí lè máa gbé lọ síbi iṣẹ́ ni ọkùnrin wa ní ah tí mo bá lọ bí iṣẹ́ báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́ sanwó ilé tí mo máa sanwó tí mo máa
mm.
sanwó iná ní ní Eunice now said um ah welcome to America. That was the first time she said and then I had this experience. We were so hungry. We had to go to the store to get food to make for ourselves, Eunice and
Mhm.
I. So I was wearing. Was I wearing a coat?
Yeah,
No, I
it
was
was
wearing.
cold. It was
I was
very
wearing
cold,
a sweatpants and top. So
and a jacket.
and I wore a pair of slippers with my stockings, though they were thick. The stockings were
Mm.
thick or woolly or kind of. I swear to God, before I went to the store with Eunice and came back, I was frozen. You remember, Eunice? I was frozen. That was my welcome. The second time, welcome to America. Honestly,
Okay. So
Johnny just come. It's called JJC. Johnny just come. You know.
okay, so well, looking back now at your journey so far, right?
Mhm.
If there is, you know, one person or 10 people or 1,000 people out there that, look up to you as their beacon of light, beacon of hope, or their inspiration, what's your advice for them? What would you like to share with them about what you think or how you think life is, or what you think, what's your own at this point, what's your own motto? Like, this is what you should do, this is what I did, and you don't have to, but this is my one or two pains for you.
Okay. I think I know what you're trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for me, um, um, my advice is first and foremost,
Mm-hmm.
make the right choices. For you, it's your life. It is your life. It is your path. It's not even the other person's life, or the other person who has decided to carry your problems. No, it is your own life. Stay focused. Excuse me. Stay
Okay.
focused. Stay focused. Do whatever it takes to get you to where you wish to be,
Mm,
where God has put in your heart that you need to be.
mm,
There's no other way about it. You have to work for whatever you dream about, whatever you aim for.
mm,
Stay focused, be honest to yourself.
mm,
It is only you, your life.
mm,
So make the right choices for you to be where you need to be, or where you think, no, not where you think, not that word thinks. I'm so sorry. Where you need to be. Please do not derail. Do not let all the frivolities of life get you. Do not lose focus.
mm,
It's
mm,
always better when you're on top. It's enjoyable when you're on top, when you've paid the price of success.
mm,
I won't- I'm telling you, that's the only way. If you don't sweat, God can bless it.
mm,
It's your life. So sweat for your life. Sweat to put yourself where you need to be, where you wish to be.
mm,
Mm. And my motto is this: do whatever it takes, whatever it's right by the book, whatever is right by the book
mm-hmm,
to achieve greatness.
mm,
Be patient,
mm,
be humble,
mm,
learn from anybody and everybody,
mm,
be open minded,
mm,
respect yourself and the next person.
mm, mm,
If you wish to become something and you need to go to school for it, please do not hesitate. Do not think about your age. It's your life. At 50 or almost 50, I feel good
mm, mm, mm,
in my mind, in my body. I'm grateful for it.
mm,
So I'm not wasting that time. I'm in another country. So I have to build myself. So stay focused.
mm,
It's your life. Please.
mm,
If you lose it, no matter what you say, no matter the excuses you give, you made the wrong choices to keep yourself from achieving greatness. It's your choice. So
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
stay focused. That's the advice I have for whoever is listening. Ọlọ́run Eunice, ara ẹ ló ní o, àṣeyàn.
mm, mm,
So ìwọ ló máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún ara ẹ
mm,
láti wà ní ibi tí o fẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run gbé ẹ dé. Ibi tí ìwọ gan fẹ́ dé fúnra ẹ tí tí Ọlọ́run ti fi sí ẹ lọ́kàn, ìwọ ló máa allow ara ẹ láti ṣiṣẹ́ fún, láti débẹ̀. So that's it.
Okay. When it gets to this point, I don't want this interview to end because you've made it so interesting. And how dare you come to us from the beginning telling us you're boring? This is one of my most beautiful interviews so far. You made it effortless. You made it everything just went nicely. I want to say a very big thank you to you, Henrietta Onyekwe, for honoring us with your presence today here on our show, my show, Unusual Eunice Certitude. I want to say thank you. I want to say we love you. I want to say I love you.
I love you too, girl. I love you too, girl.
For a while, but maybe there are things I've really never told you, and I'm going to tell you this on national TV. I love you. I love what you stand for. I love the fact that you're truthful. I love the fact that you've been, all by yourself, doing it for yourself. And eventually I'm seeing light at every angle with you. I'm so proud of you and Henrietta Onyekwe. And till we have the chance to, invite you back here again, that's if you want to show up. Thank you so much for coming, and do enjoy the rest of your day. And you look so beautiful, by the way.
Thank you, darling. You're most welcome. You look good, girl. Come on. That's a gbàwo. Ayé kí ló máa ń sọ náà? 1963. Since 1963. So I'm really grateful I'm honored to be on your show, girl. You're doing a good thing. I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
I'm really proud. And you look very beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You too, girl. You too, girl. All right, I guess there's a part where we're not starting. So I don't want to cry today. So thank you, Henrietta, for showing up today. And thank you to every one of you. If you've been with us from the beginning of the show up until now, I want to say a very big thank you to you guys. You guys are the real McCoy. And you guys are the reason why we'll keep coming back here every week. And I said I was going to share this here, right? This morning, I woke up. I was thinking about Cain and Abel. And I said to myself, what exactly did Abel do to Cain? I'll tell you the story. So Abel happens to be a shepherd. Cain is a farmer. Cain would have his what do you call it now? Harvest. When he has his harvest, he would take the worst of it all and give it to God. Abel would take the best, the finest of his lambs and offer it to God. I mean, it's only natural for God to honor who honors him too. It wasn't like Abel crossed Cain's path or took something from Cain. He only did his own thing in his own path rightly. And Cain was jealous. My point is, so therefore, do your best and leave the rest. Don't live your life for nobody. Don't live your life for people. Live your life for you. Who is your greatest critic? You are your greatest critic. So I just felt like sharing that here. Like, listen, you don't have to don't think, because I don't think evil, I don't do evil, I don't wish people evil, so therefore evil shouldn't come my way. No, it's not done that way. As a matter of fact, the finest fruit, the ripest fruit, the most beautiful fruit gets stoned the most. So my point is, let's all be careful and always pray. Always, always, always pray. Okay, so this is where I kind of draw the curtains on today's episode of Unusual Eunice Certitude. Like I said, till I come your way again next week, I do love every one of you. Please stay blessed and don't forget social distancing and always wear your face mask. Okay, people? Okay, this is how I wear my body. This is how I wear my body out of the studio. Bye, guys. Bye.
TV.